All right, so we're going to put prime and composite into our journal. All you're going to do today is fill in the blanks and then hold on to your notes. Okay, I'm going to give you a copy of them, and you're just going to fill in the blanks. Hold on to it, and we will put it all into our journal next week when I return. Okay, prime and composite numbers. The first one is prime numbers. Prime numbers are all about me. So we say they are I and me. So prime, we're going to box in the I and underline the me. I and me. Prime numbers are all about me. Okay? So when we talk about prime numbers, there are only two factors. One and itself. Prime factors have only two factors. The number one and then whatever we're multiplying. Whatever the factor is. Okay? So in this one we did 3. 3 is prime. It has only factors of 1 and itself. Okay, the only way to get 3 is 1 times 3. So 3 would be prime. Prime numbers, all about me. Okay, and this will be something that we use when we talk about our divisibility rules. We'll use the divisibility rules to do a hundreds chart here in just a little bit. All right, the next is composite. Composite loves company. So C-O-M-P, company, C-O-M-P, company, okay? Composite loves company, which means it's going to have more than two factors, okay? More than two factors. 4 is composite, because 4 times 1 and 2 times 2 both equal 4, and so that means the factors are 1, 2, and 4. All right, one little piece of information that you need to know for composite and prime numbers. The number 1 and 0 are both, they're neither prime or composite. Okay, 1 is going to go into every factor. 1 is part of every set of factor numbers to find the products. 0 is part of none. So number 0 and the number 1 are neither prime nor composite. 1 is considered to be neutral. Okay, and then the number 2 is the only even number that is prime, because the only way to get 2 is 1 times 2. So it only has two factors, 1 in itself, which means it's the definition of prime. But it's even, and most even numbers are divisible by 2. So 1 and 0 are neither prime nor composite, and the number 2 is the only even number that is prime. Okay, the only even number that is prime. Okay, so let's look at how to find factors. So if I'm looking for the factors of a multiple of the number 10, I'm going to do a T-chart for the number 10. And the factors are the numbers I multiply together to equal that 10. So I'm going to start with 1 times 10. I know 1 will go into 10. 2, because it's an even number, will go into 10. 2 times 5. And then I think, okay, 3. 3 times nothing equals 10. 4 times nothing equals 10. 5 times 2 equals 10, but I already have 5 and 2. So I'm finished. I've listed all my factors. 1, 2, 5, and 10 are all the factors for 10. Okay, the factors for 9 are 1 times 9 and 3 times 3. Okay, 3 is a double, so I only need one of my 3's. So the factors are 1, 3, and 9. Okay, let's do one for 24. 24 is going to have lots of factors. So 24, do my T-chart. All right, so I'm going to start with 1. Okay, 1 times 24. That's a known, a given, right? And then 2. So I know that the divisibility rule for 2 says if the number ends in a 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8, it's going to be divisible by 2. So 4 ends in a 2. So I know 2 times a number is going to equal 24. Okay, 2 times 12. All right. So what if I didn't know 2 times what equals 24? You could divide, because I know it's going to end in an even number. I know it ends in an even number, so I know it's going to go into 2. Just not sure how many times. You would divide it. 2 will go into 2 once. 1 times 2 is 2. Subtract. Bring down the 4. 2 will go into 4 2 times. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 minus 4 is 0. No remainder. Divisible. Okay, so if you don't know how many times the number will go into 2, or how many times 2 will go into that number, then just divide it. All right, 3. The sum of the digits, 2 plus 4 equals 6. 3 goes into 6 evenly, so that means 3 will go into 24. Again, same thing. If you don't know, do 24 divided by 3. Okay, 3 will go into it 8 times. Next is 4. 4 goes into 24 6 times. Okay, and then there's 7. 5. After 4 comes 5. 5 doesn't come into 24. 6 times 4 is 24, but I already have 6 and 4 on the board, so I'm done. So the factors are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12, and 24. Those are all the factors that equal 24, meaning this is a composite number for sure because it has multiples. Okay? What if I asked you to find the factors of 35? What are the factors of 35? All right, so you've got 1 times 35 and 5 times 7. So the factors are 1, 5, 7, and 35. Okay. All right. So again, the factors are the numbers you multiply together. Okay, so the factors are the numbers you multiply together to get a product or an answer. So again, 24 is the product. These are the factors. These are the numbers that we multiply together to get 24. 35 is the product. These are the factors that we multiply together to get the 35, which is the product. Okay? Factors are the numbers that you multiply together to get a product. Okay? All right, so what you're going to have is you're going to have a little assignment. You should be able to finish it in class. Okay, so remember the expectations are you're going to work quietly, do your work independently, and get your work done.